Hello everybody, I'm going to be showing you how to make rice and chicken. I'm going to do the rice and then the chicken, and I'm going to show you step by step. This is pre-cut chicken. I cut it myself. So you're going to need to cut the chicken before doing it, okay? What you first have to do is you have to get the rice, your pan or your lid, your pot, and your rice maker. What you first have to do is, since this has a little pushy activation in there, you need to get the pot, and you need to add, get your pot, and you need to add, depends on how many people you are going to be feeding, you need to add 1 of these little cups. You want to make sure it's just everywhere. Now, there's my hand for this, so you can put this. And I want for lunch tomorrow, it's cool too. So, right in the middle. 2. Okay, now once you're done with that, you're going to put the cup back in. And this. And then you want to put the rice back where you usually have it. So now you have all of this rice. So now what you're going to do is you're going to carefully place it into the rice maker, and then you're gonna plug it in. Well, first you have to add water. How much water are you adding? So now you want to add 2 cups of water. You need to add 2 cups of water. Make sure that the rice is below, and then you put it in. Put the lid on top. Plug it in. When this is glowing up, and then when this is glowing up, you want to turn it to cook. Okay. So now that it's cooking, we're gonna leave it aside and now do the chicken. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the chicken. So first, you would like to grab every seasoning you would like. I'm gonna be using garlic powder from Lawry's. This is not sponsored. Complete seasoning by Badia. Siboya by Badia again. And then Cajun by, again, Badia. Now what you want to do is you want to open the bag, make sure it's open. You want to grab a seasoning, doesn't matter. And you want to carefully sprinkle it in over the chicken. You don't want to add too much because then you just get too much flavoring. And now you move on to your next. I would suggest using 3 or 4 seasonings per chicken, depending on how many chickens you're making. So, I'm going to be moving on to the complete seasoning. You don't want to add too much because then you get out of flavor. And now for the spicy, I'm going to be adding a little bit of this because it's very spicy. Oh. Oh, that's so strong.
If you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning.
If you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. Okay, so now you want to... open the bag after the shaking it, and if you see any more bald spots, you're gonna add a little bit more. I'm not gonna be adding more Cajun because it's spicy. I'm gonna be adding more, a little bit more of every seasoning if it has little bald spots in it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit. Also, don't go like this, go like this. close it again. You want to make sure you close it so the seasoning spills and gets everywhere. So now you want to do that again, but this time really massage the chicken. Seasoning. You're just gonna start seasoning the chicken. Now open it up. Okay. That's not good. If your chicken looks like that, okay. If it looks like that, that means you made too much seasoning. Sound good?
We'll reduce it in some liquid to make it right.
So now,
There you go.
what you want to do is you want to grab a pan, make sure it's not dirty like this one, but we're going to be using this
I
one
just use that one a minute.
because it's for chicken. So you're going to put it on the pan, and you want to add oil. Grab oil, and you want to get salt. And put all your seasoning there because if not, this is just going to be in the way. Grab oil or no? Okay, and then you want to get. Oh, you want to get the oil. Okay, also remember to add the oil into your rice. A little bit though, you don't want to add too much. Sorry for forgetting this into the... Okay, now you want to add to the pan. Not so much, but not too little. Okay. You want to move it around, and you'll know when it starts heating up because the oil will start evaporating. Just like that. Okay. So now you want to really move the oil everywhere. You want to make sure you have a spatula and any sort of material next to you. You want to grab salt. Okay. So now I'm doing water. I'm thirsty. Okay, so you'll know when to start putting the chicken in because the oil will start evaporating like that. Now, once you do it, you want to use a fork to grab the chicken. You want to go under, and then you want to grab it. You want to be very careful not to spill it. And you want to transfer it to the pan and open it up. You want to push it down so it really opens up. Yeah, just like that, see? And then you'll know it's cooking by it getting darker like that. See, just like that. Okay, so now, as we continue doing this, so now we're gonna grab another chicken, any chicken that's fresh, from the bag that you have put the chicken in. And you want to transfer chicken again. This is a bad chicken right here. It has no season. You want to carefully transfer it to the pan. You want to push it down. You want to hold the pan while you want to move the pan. And then what you want to do is you want to open it, make sure it's good, and then you want to flip it over and make sure there's no folds in it. If there are folds, then there will be no
won't cook
cooking.
correctly.
Exactly. There will be no cooking correctly.
inside.
There will be no cooking correctly, and then you won't be able to do it. If your chickens are big, you want to only add 2, like I'm doing here. Can you see my chicken? Here. You want to see my chicken just like that. You want to make sure it's well seasoned, and you want to make sure the pan is well oiled so it doesn't stick. Now for the last chicken, I'm having my servant to dump it on. And then you make it sure, and then flip it, and then open it. You want to make sure to really open the chicken. If not, it doesn't cook correctly, and then you won't get that top tier chicken. So I'm gonna, for now, it's gonna start cooking. Now it's gonna start tasting good. But you can't eat it just yet because it's still raw. Oh god, there is a lot of seasoning. And yes, I am doing this on Sunday. Can I add seasoning when it's cooking? It's still there. Can I add seasoning when it's cooking or no? Okay, so now I'm gonna start flipping the one that I put in first. There! That's a top tier chicken right there. That's gonna taste good when you take it out. So you wanna make sure to do that for all of your chicken. You wanna flip them over. Good thing I was wearing a shirt right there. And now you wanna see the other way. You wanna poke. You wanna poke alongside and then do it. Now for this, you want to make sure to flip all of them. Every single chicken on this plate, you need to flip. And I'm going to have some seasoning added to my chicken, some liquid seasoning. That's really good. You make sure that the chickens cook correctly and they don't cook wrong. You can have that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to use. Using the coins. I'm going to link the GoFundMe in the comments, not in the comments, in the description, just so you guys can see. Hey, buddy. So the seasoning that I have on my fork, rub it on the chicken. So you want to make sure that you have a plate handle. So you're going to go to wherever your plates are, and you're going to make sure to grab a plate of any size. And you're going to place it on the side. So now, as I'm doing this, check the other side. I want to make sure it's good. Okay, so if they're still like whitish, okay, this one's good. Yeah, that's a good chicken right there. I'll show you what it looks like after. But right now, that's a good chicken. See, if it's still white at the bottom, it's not cooking correctly. So I'm going to put this in over right now. That means that the oil is being reduced.
How do you know that's done? That means nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing?
If you don't check the temperatures and stuff. Yeah, here, wait, just leave it there. Leave it there. So you can see. The internal temperature of the chicken.
Uh-huh. This one, the tiny one?
Get it.
You want to be very careful when doing this. Add it and close. You always want the internal chicken, or the internal temperature of anything with feathers to be 165. If not, it's not going to taste good. See?
It's not that it doesn't taste good. It has to be cooked so it doesn't get you sick.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna try crust. It's already tasting really good. Well, I'm really just tasting raw seasoning.
Make sure you check the chicken before eating it. If it has some
Not eat a chicken raw. Stop it. Okay. Okay, it's starting to smell good. Now she's blowing in my face. I'm still just a beginner.
Take the lid off and flip it. Take the lid and put it back in.
Oh god. Okay, so now it's very liquidy. Can you show them? So this is, you want that to be super liquidy? Because then it'll be super. Also, make sure to get the chicken from a corner. Make sure you get it on the corner so that doesn't happen. And that is that. And for this one, same thing. On the corner. Okay, so that really didn't. Okay. I think this is, yeah. So now you want to top it and put the fork or whatever you're using back where it was. Cover it again. There. So I'm going to cut it to when the chicken is good. Okay, so let the chance, but the rice and the chicken finished at the same time, so I'm going to just pour one after the other. Okay, so the chicken is good. So what you want to do is you want to turn off the stove top and you want to let it sit for a little. Do I transfer it or no? Yeah, okay. So you want to transfer it with this. Or something else. You want to make sure there's no oil on it.
lift it that high, that's how it splatters everywhere.
And then you want to take it off with something. Leave it right there. And then
Don't wiggle it around either, that's how you spread it and it can pop.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that that's done, we're gonna move the internal heating thingy out of the way. Okay. Now take the pan. You don't want to pour it in. You don't want to pour this very hot liquid into the sink because it will cause grease fire, and grease fire bad. Grease fire go up and then explode. So I don't want that. We're gonna leave that there for a little bit until it's done, and now we're gonna look at the rice now. This is the final product. I like the little chicken sauce on my rice. You don't have to do this, but there will be extra since, you know, the thing. So how you cut your chicken is one hand you stab, and then you cut. And you take it out. This. This is good. This is really good. I need you guys to try this. If you do, in the comments, tell me how it came out. This was only water, salt, rice, seasonings that I used, and water, well, not water, seasoning chicken, raw chicken. I cut the chicken myself, rice. So for this chicken, you're gonna have to cut it yourself. Huh? This is so good. This is really good.
Yeah?
I am very proud of myself.
Something you should do. I hope you are very proud of yourself. Call your grandma and let her know.
Oh, this is really good. I'm recording. I'm gonna feast, but you guys comment down below how you liked it, because I personally love it. Look at this. Like, I'm gonna eat this chicken by myself. Well, I'm gonna cut it in half. I'll just serve one of them for lunch tomorrow. But yeah, you guys try this recipe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I can subscribe if you liked it.